as hell. What the hell is this? Geek Weekend 2017 SF5 Top 8 timestamp new. Angry Bird, Phenom. I like this. I like Phenom a lot. I like Angry Bird a lot. DP. Street Fighter 5 is a little refreshing after Street Fighter 4. It's weird that I'm saying that. Something about it. I guess because it's all modern and relevant, I remember all the stuff about Street Fighter 5. I like this Akuma a lot more than the one we were just watching. I like Street Fighter 5 Akuma a lot. I like the way the stun works in this game. I like the way the damage looks. Visually, I like it a lot more. Went for the stand jab punish on the Stammernos, but it was too far away. I don't remember if that's a punish for Nekele, but I think it is. Nice. Perfect punish. Literally perfect. Nothing you could have done better there.
So good. Venom's sitting on V trigger. He's going to be ready to activate. It's going to be interesting to see whether he holds it though to V reversal.
Wow, throwing fireballs point blank. Not scared of the jump.
Oh, that's the worst possible. He was a little bit too happy with his fireballs. Even the commentators were observing.
Wow, that was rapid.
He had the V trigger like right then. Almost. He should have been looking for like a block string into V skill punch into V trigger. I think would have been nice. Would have killed on hit and would have been good pressure on block into V-trigger stuff. I like understand Akuma now. I used to be really stupid about the way his V-trigger worked, but now I'm better at it.
We'll get that confirmed for you guys while we get back into this. Damn, man, this voice is going to be a struggle.
Getting into V-trigger as fast as possible is important. Or like reliably getting into it is more important. And he was in a position where like he could have gotten into it with a little bit of pressure. With any block normal, he could have forced his way into V-trigger. And that was not a bad play given. Nice. Super good combo there. He could have cancelled that crouch medium kick, didn't see it. Easy mistake. I can't believe that gets that many hits that far away. There you go. Yeah. Yup. That's fine. Meteor well spent, honestly.
No chances. I love that, man. And it gives him a cushion as well. It's not like he's tied it up 1-1. He still has the cushion of being able to lose this next round, so I really like that decision.
Exactly.
Oh, what a jump.
Oh, man.
Phenom started with a sideway in the first game.
On for it. After a jump in, you can actually do low fierce instead of low strong always. Nice. I think it was still a punish too. Got a counter hand anyway. Nice. Ooh, made him burn the bar. Nice. And the optimal. A little bit of the optimal punish. Yo, this is some tight footage. No meter, so no ability to do anything. That was good. I like that a lot. Now he can force a V skill punch on block is still going to build the V meter. Alright, now I can just get a V trigger up. Could have been awful. That was a red fireball V trigger. I saw that. That was not a bad play given the health and given the resources. It was very obvious for Akuma to be looking for some kind of aggressive ass pressure right there. So it was very obvious for Nekele to hold down back. Sneaking in that overhead is normally horrible, but sneaking in that overhead in a position like that is kind of good.
He's got that tool, and whenever he's got meter, you kind of got to be thinking about it, but it's so easy to forget.
Because all four of the dim flip options are so good. They're so amazing. Actually, is there more than that?
Bad trade.
Yeah, he's got a ground one and stuff as well.
Better than getting a jump in though. Not that bad a trade, all things considered. Ugh. The whole point of the fireballs is to bait the unsafe stuff, like the jump. But Phenom is jumping. Punish. No hard Tatsu. That was definitely the play there. DP also would have worked, which is what it looks like he went for. Good reply.
Completely evaded all the pressure with that DP. Now activates.
Regular throw. That's it.
too good. The DP in the corner to switch the momentum on a neutral jump air fireball. I mean, seriously, that was so impressive.
That was nice.
Great defensive reactions.
All right. Oh,
That was a good response.
such a nice option for the side smoke.
He gets such a good setup afterwards as well.
That was a real good response. Uh-oh. Phenom is jumping, dude. God, they kind of hit Kalo. Help. Help, it's over.
Pins have just been so good.
This won't kill, but it's going to be so close.
One too many point blank fireballs.
I love that.
This time.
I love that whiff jab he does after the reset. It's really, really scary.
So deadly in this form.
Yeah, he is.
Every
Yeah.
fireball evaded.
I love that fucking evasion.
Out of combos as well.
EX Dragon overhead.
It's a round for Phenom. Beautiful play.
So yeah, it looks like they are still in it. So it's going to be 3 out of 5 guys. So we're going to get some more Angry Bird versus Phantom action for you guys.
This is kind of a tight matchup.
Wherever you're watching from, I hope you're enjoying. We've got the information that he actually does.
How have I not been using L and J this whole time? My whole YouTube life.
We've heard that he beats
It's convenient.
regularly, so
Whoever told me that, the 20 people that told me that,
it's different,
Phenom's
right?
a different
shout
guy.
outs to you.
Definitely is.
He really comes alive in the tournaments there.
Man, I better be in bed by 3 o'clock, that's all I'm going to say.
Right now,
That footsie,
Current time, 2:41.
the shimmy,
match point Phenom.
Not that I have to be anywhere.
nice. Stop there, closes it out.
I've got 2 days off. Today was day 1. Tomorrow's day 2.
So dominant there.
Then I got work
Heading to the losers
one day,
bracket right now.
and then another day off, and then work another day, and then I think 4 days off.
Oh, nice.
So I got a bunch of break ahead of me, which is kind of tight.
Everything unlocked right now.
Oh, man.
Tearing through Angry Bird.
Definitely, this is his opportunity, and you know what kind of guy Phenom is. He's not going to let
L and J move 10 seconds into the past and 10 seconds into the future in videos. EXTP? I don't think it would have killed, so jab was the correct play.
He got hit with that all 3 times. The little jab.
Well, Phenom is too good.
Action. EX task to forward first punch.
Knows that.
Nice air fight early
What
on.
is this? Who are these guys? I don't care about Akuma.
Corner carry.
I guess I do care. It's Zewa. It's a real match.
Did you get my
I was like, what is this? Why'd they change the layout?
Let's get to this event. The organizers told me he registered 7 times.
2 Akuka players.
Calling them. Say I'm coming, I'm coming. Am I registered? Did you get my registration? 7 times this guy registered. Obviously the organization are going to pay him some money anyway.
Akuma Mirror is fun as hell.
Updated. Do that in a
Yeah.
sec.
We can get the names updated. That would be lovely. And the
Uh-oh.
reset, of
My
course.
I
backdashing goes wrong.
think it's Angry Bird having a good start right now.
Yeah, it looks like it.
Looking to stun, man.
Angry Bird is red.
Oh my lord, what kind of response is that?
That was gas. Was that a reaction?
That made no sense, but it was so perfect.
EX Tatsu
You can just
forward
EX
first punch.
Tatsu any fucking towards Fierce from Akuma.
Couldn't have been. Oh, okay.
That's so weird. That's such a weird thing to do.
That was ever deliberate, boy. Angry Bird, man.
Angry
Bringing out
Bird is the
tech.
red Akuma, right? Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, he's got one up. Jumps out there. Not that decision. Not the biggest punish thing.
Wow.
Ready for
Nice.
demon flip.
He
That
knows
back Fierce was well
it is
placed.
So good.
He could have done one there too.
Jump ins and cross ups.
Walks out of throw range. Doesn't mind his mirror match at all. Of course, Big Bird plays Akuma too. Gets that practice in.
Nice. Dash in. He goes for the 1.
Knockdown.
Ties it up.
Even
Elbow.
life.
Ooh, nice interruption there from Dartio. Didn't commit to the fireball though.
Let's say fireball in V-trigger. Oh, EX.
Tried to bait out DP or something.
Yeah.
EX is not really usually necessary there because regular firewall works. Oh, trying to walk back. Wake up low forward is like the most like secret wake up option
Catching that walk back.
because it's so good at catching that walk away.
Walk out of throw range.
It's terrible against meaty throws, terrible against meaty buttons, but it's so good against any sort of defensive baiting sort of stuff. No one blocks low on wake up.
So until then, guys, Angry Bird is the red Akuma.
On your wake up,
Jawa is
no one blocks low meaty.
Oh, that's
Big bait.
huge.
Bad angle DP there for Gio.
That's a lot of fucking damage.
Look at that
You should do exactly the same thing. Crouch Fierce. That works. Send medium. Yeah, EX spread fireball. Send
What you
heartbeat.
got for me? Okay.
Big opening, big opening.
Corner carry.
We've seen Akuma make these comebacks so many times. What a brave tech.
Oh,
Well.
My days. I wouldn't have taken
That's split punish.
Oh, man.
Akuma's crouch medium kick is like perfect. It's stubby, but it's not so stubby that you feel like it's stubby. And then also it has very low risk associated with it.
Angry Bird.
It's got a very small hurt box.
Oh,
So you don't you're like willing to you're willing to settle for the small hitbox. Nice DP. That was perfect. It's highly intelligent.
This is going to be close, you know.
He'll live, he'll live.
Yeah, hard knockdown was good. Fireball was bad because it wasn't gonna kill.
Wake up, what?
Break up Shakinets? What? Why?
Are you joking?
Why?
That was weird.
He must have meant to do jab into that or something.
Yeah.
Oh,
The tech. Bravery shown.
respecting that V-trigger.
Oh, stand forward got whiff punished by also stand forward.
V-trigger spent though. Just needs one opening though. Tries to back dash out.
That was it, I'm pretty sure. I think there was some variety of kill combo there. About 80% sure. I don't know what it was though. It might have been immediate EXTP. Low strong link into EXTP. He was really far away.
Teleports out. No OS.
Nice. Kima has an uppercut.
Wow,
Ooh,
nice.
that's a good response.
Alright.
Oh my god, nice OS. I don't know, it was an OS per se.
Nice parry and throws the fireball. Activates as well. Two fireballs.
Can't back pierce those. You trade horribly.
Wake up, buttons.
And it does the DP.
You can do a stay medium kick there.
What's it gonna be?
You don't need the DP. You can do a lot more damage than that. It's low-key a mistake.
Oh, what?
Oh my god.
I think he
Oh my.
I do not know how that hit.
DP, but he got
Or
a
back fierce punch or something.
Yeah.
Something got counter here. Was that cross up that came up or counter here?
Ill.
that was a cross
Man,
up.
that was
EX
disgusting.
dive kick. Cross up.
Never seen it. Never seen
Never
it.
seen it.
Angry bird, man. When he gets going.
Oh, the back throw was gonna dizzy. Oh, he kept the corner with that teleport. Not that it mattered here.
With a perfect. Those of you
That's
guys
not even
who
optimal
would
one bar.
have words about this kid. His choices.
This could be the end of the
Or
line.
just not
for
be in
him.
a defensive position.
Yeah.
It's close though. It's optimal one bar with V-skill kick, which you should not do if you want optimal one bar damage. Yes! He still, that reset was nuts.
Oh my goodness. it's
Oh
the
no.
same thing
What
over
happened?
again.
He can't kill with this. He needs the one bar to kill.
Alright, nice.
One bar would have killed though.
And Dr. Get something going here. Heading out of the tournament at the moment. What
That's
the
actually big.
big damage coming.
I don't know about that.
Takes big one.
I would have gone for the cross up. He still got the cross up at the end of the day, so it's okay.
Comeback from J1. The answer.
Oh, he got hit by his own.
Nice.
The air fireball.
That kind of comeback, pretty hype. The XTP was such a bad move, I feel.
Air fireball just comes down so
Don't do shit like that.
great comeback from
That
Joe.
was such a good comeback, man.
It's like the only way the opponent can possibly mount a comeback is if they block an EXTP.
Oh, he didn't have the counter hit confirm on lock.
Mad me. I think he could have done that scratch
And then the first thing you do is EXTP.
Yeah.
Gee, you're looking so much better now.
Got a hit combo, saw it on reaction. Uh-oh. Between?
Oh my
He saved himself some block damage doing that.
This guy's so
Kind
ready.
of tight. That was actually really tight. Because I don't think that would have stunned if he didn't hit it soon.
This out, this out. Oh,
No, there's no setup with that one.
He had the hard knockdown with a DP there. Could have done the fireball setup. Chose
He could not have done the firewall setup there. There's no firewall setup there.
Angry Bird not looking to give this one away.
F word, there's 2 hits.
Trying to get himself to match point.
He did the first hit.
Okay.
There's no setup there from what I can tell.
Looking at
He's much closer to you for first hit cancel versus second hit cancel,
Angry Bird.
which makes it a lot harder to get an air fireball meaty, i.e. impossible.
yeah, V-trigger, great choice there. Activate slow.
However, you can get juggles instead, which are also good.
Angry Tio doesn't want to deal with any of this pressure.
That's probably a punish jab.
Didn't take it.
Nasty.
Alright, fireball.
That was also probably a punish jab.
Version Tatsu.
Oh my days. Angry Bird looking to close this out. Has him cornered. Oh, good block.
The last second block.
I think he would have blocked them no matter how he held buttons there. I think he either would have held forward all the way and been able to block it as a cross up,
On his side.
or not hold up forward all the way and block it as a non-cross up. A lot of people seem to like Yoshimitsu.
Oh no.
That was a really, really bad time to EX Tatsu.
Wow. What a
Wait, we got,
I do hate when you have
what's with all the Akuma players?
when everyone plays the same character.
Oh yeah.
It's kind of frustrating.
Yeah. I know what you mean, man.
You know, Horse Mask was playing.
Yeah, he's got a leech life. He's got 2, right? He's got 1 leech life throw and then 1 throw that if you break it, he leeches your life, but he gives you health normally. So it's like a mix-up.
Oh,
What?
good tech there.
Counter hit. He was too far away to get the double stim medium kick, I think. You gotta be like point blank for that. But counter hit stim medium kick links to stim medium kick. Nice! Ill. Fireball into DP would have done a lot more damage than just DP by itself. He had either one. And he was out of V-trigger at the end of it either way. All the reads.
Oh my days, what a comeback.
That was sick. That was sick.
Reading the crap out of Phenom at every moment.
Beautiful stuff there from Horsemaster. The punish on the V reversal was so sick.
Too sick. Wow. Phenom,
I guess when they add new characters, they have to add like new things for that monitor to say. Unless it's Abigail. That's pretty neat to think about. Teleport gets grabbed. Backdash gets crush countered.
I can safely say that is dead. Oh no, why didn't he use
He didn't do the max damage.
Is that going to cost him?
That was weird. That was a weird decision.
Yeah, Fireball's coming.
I would have definitely been dead if he used the EX Berserker Slash.
Not even EX. All he had to do was like the medium stomp. The hard stomp was a misplay, I feel.
You need to get something bigger.
Reversal. I agree with that. Didn't want to spend the V trigger on the DP.
You heal them, but if you break it, if they break that throw, you drain, I think.
Stomp. Using that target
I think that's how it works.
block here.
Nice.
One of them, it heals them, but if they... One of them, it hurts them, but if they break it, it heals them. The other one, it heals them, but if they break it, it hurts them. And they're visually identical.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure how that's how it works.
Some weird autocorrect DPs. Stun.
Yes. Should survive this.
But I've heard it's like a meme tool.
Jab.
Oh, no,
Both of them are like meme tools.
He didn't know what was going on. He didn't know what was going on.
So
He's got like better command grabs.
you want to take that first round? All right. That's fine, bro. I got you. I got you.
I'm pretty sure you can break both.
You got some skills. Let me just put you.
Pretty sure it's a 2 break.
The whole time. Yeah, so ready, man. So ready.
Very impressive adaptation there from Phenom.
As you'd expect from a world-class player like Phenom. That's what separates, you know, a very solid player from a world-class competitor, you know. Phenom is just so able to just hold it down.
I'm not that sure.
Situations.
You saw Phenom take a bit of a beatdown last week against Fulton Max.
Yeah.
It surprises me that Horsemask is fully committed to this
Ooh.
Akuma pick, but then when you see stuff like that,
That's pretty nice.
Oh, yeah.
He was pretty close when he got that clutch race. He might have been able to get a walk-up stand forward.
Does indeed, but
And hit
I don't
before it
think he's gonna
crumpled,
use him here. He has gone
which is
straight up
technically
here.
more optimal.
These guys just exchanging.
Yeah, that's the one I'm thinking of.
All right, nice.
I was like pretty sure you could duck it.
That comes with that
I mean, not duck it, break it.
react on just, you know, muscle memory. Sometimes it can whiff.
And it would still play out the animation, but Yoshimitsu would give you HP instead of the vice versa.
Every time.
that delayed activation.
So nice. Oh, the bait!
Man, his blocks have been on point.
They really have. I feel like he's doing delayed back throw there, and it's just obviously blocking the DP and then getting the big punish. So Horsemask, not one to trifle with here.
Oh, that whiff.
Yeah, usually they do the kick. And that's
Normally, if you're going to do that, you want the palm, which has less error, or less ground recovery, or you want the slide, which has a hitbox.
Oh my day.
If you're going over the opponent, you always want one of those two,
Normal throws.
generally.
Could be dead here. He's got the meter to do a chunk. No, he's not gonna go for
EXDP? Nope.
that. What a jump.
He saw it against Angry Bird. He saw it.
This should go under? No, not quite.
Horsemask. Back throw.
Oh,
That's
nice,
DP.
nice.
Oh, what?
Jumps.
No, that wasn't DP.
DP will reach.
That was smart. That was smart to do nothing.
Alright, crash medium.
Maybe DP would have worked. I don't think it would have killed.
Still in a good position here. Horsemask trying to tie it up.
Ah.
Got the DP in, man.
Phenom just shrugs like, yeah.
Yeah, Phenom knows that that was kind of a bad jump. He said he can't.
How certain are you?
Horsemask is a troll,
I
man.
don't know what that was, man. That was weird, boy.
If he's trying to put him off, I'm in the mind games.
Horsemask stroking Phenom's hair mid-set.
Phenom just trying to shake it off. The mind game's not working. Horsemask on the back foot here. Oh,
He's
man.
done. Jab, reset incoming.
Yeah.
No, he just goes
I like DP that time.
This DP.
He still gets really good Oki if he does that.
Alright, Fireball from the neutral jump here.
Huh.
At the counter.
Trying to open him up. Wow, Phenom not biting at all. Doesn't need to at this point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just needs to sit there and chill.
Whoa. What was that?
that?
EXDP?
That wasn't a DP.
No, no way.
No way.
I mean, lows can make it whip, but not like that.
Yeah.
not counter here. Nice.
Ah, Venom holding it together. Horsemark does have the Bison in the back.
Yeah, and probably has some purpose.
Pretty sure he'll just rock with that. Expect.
Definite troll. 2-0 to Phenom here.
He keeps like looking at him and stuff. You see
It's
that?
funny, man. It's like watching Mom play or something.
Yeah, it's so funny. Alright, Seismo blocked. All good for Nakali. Puma now sitting on the V trigger. It's ready to be let loose if need be, but he's not going to get it because this is going to close it out.
Phenom getting more and more dominant now. Horse Mask just doesn't seem to have the answers. Had a great start in this set, but it's
I know Yoshimitsu has technically the fastest move in the game, or at least he did back in like Tekken 6.
Whoa, nice.
I don't know about 7.
Back in front.
But the fastest move in the game couldn't be done raw.
Whoa,
That was nice. Good punish.
that was quite sick.
Lost a bunch of white there.
with the parry on the stomp and the punish.
Yeah, this guy's no. Oh, the Dragon Punch.
Technically the fastest hitbox in the game. Hitbox, I mean. And it's like pretty nutty fast. I don't remember the number, but it was like 4. It was like unusually fast for Tekken.
It's gonna be here.
It was either out of run or out of a stance.
Waiting for that.
Blows through those fireballs.
Oh man, the defense has been so good. Now the offense kicks in.
Oh,
Come on, Grab takes it.
That's dead right there. Horsemaster trolling.
The pat on the back.
The pat on the back.
The simple thing, but
Ibuki gets in with
Oh, I like these characters. I really like the characters in this event. Jeb Strong Fierce? Huh, he went for bigger.
for the pushback deck.
Oh, really?
His pushback deck is
Jeb Strong Fierce was actually probably better there.
Okay.
'Cause he had no meter.
Dash, yeah?
Forward Strong is usually only better for nice combo.
Ah,
Uh.
nice.
Okay, F-Word just floats out of there, sees his opportunity and takes it. You need to, man. You can't be pressured by Ken all day in the corner. Alright,
Oh,
corner
close.
Must be
carry.
nice to be a commentator and also a good player.
Oh, that could have been a whiff punish right there.
Oh,
F-Word's living the life.
Look at this, man. Big Bird looking for a perfect on his... Okay,
oh,
F-Word
no more
says no.
perfect.
No more
Let's
perfect,
go,
no.
V-trigger.
At least get the bomb up.
Oh.
No.
Doesn't matter, crashing like kick.
So if he does the pushback deck,
Oh, is that the one where he like
Yeah.
if
does like the sword spin or something?
backwards, he blocks.
Okay.
Or it's not a sword spin, but he like dodges and puts the sword up, and then there's like 2
Pushback deck is
effects.
really good against
I
him.
think. I think I know the hitbox. I think I know the button.
Yeah, Dragon Punch after that.
This is looking real similar to the last one. Counter hit far strong,
Let's
or
go.
just strong, I guess.
Yeah, that's the power deck.
All the stun recovered instantly. Ooh, that counter hit combo was kind of tight.
Ooh,
I don't normally think about counter hits like that. Counter hit low short. Like what do you get there?
Let's
Guys,
go.
gonna go for a bomb reset here.
Mix up.
That's the setup I like.
Nice.
That's gonna
Yeah, that was really cool.
That is
That's a low into bomb explosion or an overhead into bomb explosion.
That was sick, yeah.
sick.
The rider to close it
Low
out.
short is the alternative combo.
He's been rinsing that setup.
And then either way, low short doesn't keep the corner and overhead does keep the corner, but most people aren't going to be expecting overhead.
If you wake up in your place, it's
But technically speaking, blocking high is a lot better than blocking low there.
Nice throw there from F-Word.
let's go mix up.
The rider.
He's using a lot of teleport cancels in very strange places. Like places where he can't complete, he's doing teleport cancels.
He just let it rip that time.
It's not bad to reset the opponent.
Oh, the damage.
Yeah, big damage there. Stacking up.
That's that's funny.
Oh, it's the wrong bomb!
Yep, that is a legit punish.
It's the wrong bomb. He threw the wrong bomb. That bomb explosion should have hit Ken out of that DP.
Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, wake up, crouching light kick.
If-
I think he didn't have enough meter to do any EX Kunai, but EX Kunai would have killed because he had the bomb.
Yeah, that was close.
That was a nice match.
Yeah.
Ken and Akuma, solid pair of characters.
One of the best V skills.
One of them Shoto players.
With it, you know? So it's a reliable way to build V gauge. So
Yep.
it's useful. All right, nice back throw.
Back throw.
Sure, you
Oh my,
Where you go,
that
no
was
jump.
very sick actually.
Delayed the crouch medium punch to open him up. Okay, goes for a little sap. Delay back
I think
throw.
you can EX DP there, but he chose not to. Which is probably the right play. Because it wasn't going to kill, and you can probably kill without the bar.
Get out there.
Boost!
Trying to whiff punish with Kunai.
3 AM boost.
So
Forward
activate.
throw.
If he activates, it might be over.
That was a good anti-cross up.
There's looking to activate again.
Oh,
Oh, that was a very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Like spacing.
Unfortunately spaced EX kunai. You know, if the first hit hits and the second whiffs, you're not going to get the
You're actually minus.
Interesting
Akuma can
cancel.
punish you.
That was nice.
Oh, you can punish.
So an
Okay.
OS, I think.
Wow.
Anti-cancel. Kunais are really overrated as an ender.
Alright, just trying to open
It's
them
better
up.
to just not cancel than use a kunai most of the time.
Interrupts the V skill. There we go. What's it going to be?
Better to have the kunai.
Plays in front that time.
Yeah, Big Bird is one of the best Kens.
He actually realized what Big Bird tried to
He's
do,
also
and
one of the
he
best
actually
Akumas.
stopped the forward dash.
He stopped it.
He
Yeah.
did, yeah.
Whew.
Okay. Yeah, that's the kind of player F-Word is, man. Very smart, very attentive. Oh, delays it. But
Oh,
a
that
bit
was
of a
important.
there.
Yeah.
He probably should have thrown the bomb just to get it out.
The pushback-
Oh, never mind.
V-trigger.
Best case scenario by far. He's got a juggle super here.
Ooh.
How not?
Oh my god.
Why would you not? Why would you not? He had to. There was no way to kill besides that.
No respect. Those EXPs,
Nothing.
but not one of them has been baited. They've hit every time.
I get he wanted to save the he didn't have any more kunai.
You don't expect a top player to take.
That was absolutely worth the bar to super there.
Then
100 times out of 100.
does it because you don't
Do you see how little health he had?
Well, that's why he's a top player.
Yeah, that's kind of
Yeah.
the mind game behind it.
Exactly. That's what separates.
Even the 50-50 he went for last time
Oh wow. That
would have
was
been not as good as just using the super.
Nice
Okay.
with punish.
Yeah. Beautiful with punish. Right, chucking some fireballs here. Close range where you can't react.
Try to whip punish there. Shoryuken.
Hard Tatsu.
Oh, dragon punch.
I like medium after that. I think hard generally works, right? Generally. Uh-oh.
F-word has V-trigger. If he survives and not gets stunned.
F-word is looking so helpless right now.
F-Word able to get rid of the stun at least.
Oh, it dropped.
He's been getting so unlucky with these EX kunais.
That's not really luck.
Throws V-trigger.
Throws the bomb.
Where do I block?
I like this.
Oh,
Nice
what?
block.
Oh,
Huh.
that's crazy.
I don't like
That
it
was a
anymore.
Really good block there from Big Bird. Jeez, that's dead.
I don't think he actually blocked the bomb blast at all. I think he only blocked
The
Ibuki.
delayed throw.
So he wasn't going to die there no matter what happened.
He blocks. If he goes back, he throws. But he told me about that earlier, but I don't know how exactly it works. But
Right.
I'm gonna go home and.
This
try
is
it.
a good tournament. What the hell was this? Geek Weekend?
Okay, I see.
I'm already really liking these matches.
No command dash for you.
Yeah.
Big Bird being attentive right now.
Yeah.
Oh, the counter.
Yeah, on hit that's like plus. He did a really late cancel though. Or I don't think it's plus. But it's not. It might be plus actually, yeah. Probably is plus. Because it's plus 4 on hit from the same Fierce and Sermanos is only barely worse.
All right. Oh, throw.
Nice fucking DP. That's the DP of a guy who's played Shotos for
Yeah,
years.
you can never jump at Big Bird. Never.
That was clean. He saw the range he was at and he was like, well, I could anti-air DP, but I could also walk under crosscut DP.
Tend to do. And he takes that one. Man, you be in there.
Nah.
Ed.
He's a Ibuki, bro.
An Ed player named Fruit? How appropriate.
Yeah, if you got long-reaching cross
I feel like I always see Ed and I'm always like, yes, this is the time that I see like an unlocked Ed. And then it's always very mediocre. And he always loses and I'm just like, oh, maybe next time.
So Angry Man interrupting there.
Oh no.
Big.
Ed's anti-airs are good, but they're very committal and they're not perfect.
Oh, he's just taking him out now.
Yep.
That did so much fucking damage.
Meaty Demon Flip Palm.
Alright, that's something.
Activation. Back
Well,
throw.
there goes. Ultra is no useless.
Oh, wow.
I hate Ed, man.
Catch airborne
Oh,
opponent.
wow. Bad trade for Ed, that.
He should have just done the kick follow-up. Not even waited for Akuma to land. Just gotten the kick into punch. Kicks into punch.
Stand like him.
Stand like kick? I don't know.
Should've got a
Nothing
tap.
worked for him that round.
Alright, good first round there.
You get one chance with Ed's V-trigger. That's the reason I really hate it.
Oh,
Man,
It's more easy to make Rashid's V-trigger do something than Ed's, and that shouldn't be.
It doesn't carry as much risk.
okay. Interrupts.
Rashid's goes all the way up, so you can't jump over it.
End of the string.
Yeah, nice. Gets the forward throw.
Even if you jump, the real problem, I feel like if you jump over Ed's V-trigger and he watches you jump over it, he should be able to do the kick follow-up, the 2 kicks, and then the punch follow-up, and I feel like it should throw you into the V-trigger.
Do damage.
Oh, nice. That was actually really cool.
Yeah, no super though. Saving it.
Count here confirmed.
Oh, linking the super after that Sand Strong would have been perfect.
Of course, Ed has that
That would kill.
horrible hitbox problem where his normals don't reach.
There you go, that's good.
Nice counter hit.
Still a good way to land super.
From Fruit. They take that one round apiece.
Yep. Just using the super.
That super needs to be cinematic from the first hit,
You just
I feel.
close it out.
You should just get invincibility immediately.
With a
It's weird that he doesn't.
Oh man.
Lena had that problem for Ultra 1.
Horrible. That comeback was just revolting. GOR, I
Good.
believe it was.
That's like the least bad thing that can happen to you while still taking damage
Akuma and V-Trigger is dead.
from Kuma's V-Trigger. I mean, from his DX Demon Flip.
Build here.
Okay, minus. Oh, wow, he pressed the hard button.
Wow, he's trying to catch that backdash.
He could have stayed medium kick there.
Wow, fruit.
These guys are always thinking ahead, man.
Minus 4. Uh-oh.
Stand medium kick would have reached, I reckon.
Definitely.
Yep. Forward throw.
That was weird. That was a weird thing to do. Does that hit on the way up? It might. I mean, it does, but like, does it in that context?
That tiger knee jump back.
It's like a tech throw of Thompson's legs.
It's so hard to make Ed's V-Trigger do anything.
Fruit, not ready.
You can just combo into it, but that's shitty. Because it's not even that strong if you combo into it. It's not like an amazing V-Trigger. It's good that Ed has a double quarter circle sweeper. What do you want it to be?
That's actually mad.
You want it to be like mash 7 punches?
That's fruit. Now he's playing. Man, the jump-in variations are really frustrating for Ed to deal with, it seems.
Ed's jump strong, I think, is really good against Akuma's Demon Flip shit.
Oh, there we go. You said it in the chat. He's going to anti-Ed.
That was nice. This should kill.
Wow.
Maybe not kill, but it's going to do a shit ton. So strong, low fierce, fireball, low forward, uppercut.
Beautiful meaty combo that.
That looked meaty as hell.
Oh no, oh no.
Oh no, oh no.
Okay, I like that. This should combo? No, not quite.
I thought that was going to combo.
Stay medium kick probably would have comboed, but he did low strong.
Upwards hitbox on there.
But I think stay medium kick and low strong are the same speed.
So good.
Yeah,
And, stay medium kick always combos to V-Trigger.
Just take it.
All the buttons. I like that.
Wow, Infiltration has just made top 8 winner side.
You convinced me.
in the Manila Cup
Jury.
while using Jury.
Damn.
According to Zephyrus Zero. I hope
Uh-oh.
you're serious, bro. That- Someone else verified that information for me.
Uh-oh.
That is
Wow.
impressive. That's
Watch
one of
out,
the
Ed.
stacked.
Yeah, that is one of the most stacked tournaments I've seen this year.
Yeah, Info
That
probably
ceiling is so
won't
low.
be because
I think that's the thing that really frustrates me about him.
enough right now.
Oh, look at
He needs
this.
a premier.
Look at that. Fruit with the beautiful jump.
V-Trigger's not even that rewarding to fucking complete.
I love how Fruit has acknowleded what went wrong and has addressed
That was a
the
good jump. That was a
Not
very
easy to
aware
do.
jump.
Wake up Burns into
That
the
was
bedroom.
perfect.
Well, if you don't get the right timing on that.
Yes, this set is doing all the right decisions.
Hit.
Oh, never mind. Counter hit, stand jab, low forward.
It's one or the other, surely. I don't know if he was trying to count hit.
Sorry?
But it's meaty or don't meaty. I mean,
What happened there?
Nice catch, Reese. That's one way out.
Tried
It's not great,
look at this.
but it's a way out.
He said in the group chat to all you guys, I just need to anti-hit a demon flip. He's now done it 2 times in a row in this single round.
Jump strong. I want that to use jump strong.
Live adaptation here.
You use jump strong against jump. You can actually land and do like 2 kicks, or you can land and do
But you're not getting much reward for these things he's doing. You know, a little bit of down evading situations, but he's not hurting.
I forget
yet.
down V skill. Maybe you can't do that 2 kicks, but you can definitely land and do down V skill. Very very high damage.
Corner carry. Activates.
Activates.
Keeps it safe.
Miss this air fireball.
I like Ed's back dash. I like Ed's forward dash. Damn it.
Activation coming. Wake up jab.
It seems like they did a lot to give Ed good movement. It looks like they scaled Ed back to keep his movement good. You know what I mean?
On here.
That's the feeling I get from Ed.
Where is he? Great blocks from Fruit. Not
Nice.
Push, push, push. Yeah.
That's
Yeah, that's hard to see. That's like a 50-50.
What's he gonna type in the chat?
When you jump, Ed will jump over you always, but he'll either be in front of you on the frame that you get up, or he'll be behind you on the frame you get up, and it's very unseeable.
He actually is.
But the problem is the V-trigger goes away once it's over. So it's just a 1 50-50, whereas Wookie gets like 2 50-50s, or like 1 combo completion and then another 50-50.
Type in between rounds in the chat. This is a first. Love it.
My man's typing in the chat.
Man, that live adaptation,
That's
bro.
too sick.
Or 2 combo completions.
Take that. It's not a great trade, but at least situational wise, it's good. But
2 orbs would only barely be better.
Oh,
Patience on defense.
Maybe Wookie should get 1 bomb, to be honest. That's the real problem here.
blocked and got out of there.
I love that choice from Angry Bird to do the EX Demon Flip, but Fruit dealt with it well. Another great jump in.
Wow.
I like Ibuki's bomb a lot though, and I like the meta of landing the first bomb versus the second bomb. I would just make it less rewarding.
Walk back. What? Tried to catch the back. That's didn't get it. Oh, beautiful choice there.
I would just nerf all the damage in this game,
For a number of characters on blocks, not the best one to do
but
on
keep the
block.
meter build intact.
Time. Keeps going for these hard punches.
The reward if it hits, I guess.
Yeah.
This has been a terrible situation though.
Yeah,
when
he
it's
just
blocked.
puts himself in he gives up his turn every time. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, that's bad. He's going to die.
That's dead. You're finished.
Yeah, that fierce one you spoke about, Tyron. One too many. One too many. He's not going to talk in the chat between rounds, is he? No, he's not. Okay.
No, I think that's silly.
V-trigger just has to be less powerful relative to everything else. There was no way to get the punch wall up there.
You're going to keep jumping. It's not big damage. That's better.
Nice, using that solid hits.
I guess I'll hear something fucked up.
Pressure now. Safe. All this safe.
Beautiful pressure.
Ah, that was really good. Ed at his best only gets... Oh no, it was the 2 kicks. That was much better there. It was going to stun.
Oh my days, Tyron.
Oh, this is looking bad, man. Oh no.
True 50-50 is some strong words to throw around. How is it a true 50-50? Light cancel fireball and stand light punch.
Activation. Teleport behind. Bro.
I'll have you know that EXDP will beat both of those.
Dragon Ball Z, boy.
Nice.
What's going on? Oh, the low.
I love the way he started employing that low up to the tap, because Angry Bird loves to walk out your strings and then whiff punish whatever button you're trying to reach with. Now he's catching him trying to wall back. He's done that 3 times now.
Honestly, blocking will beat both of those.
How did he say that? He must have a... No, this is bullshit. He's got one of them audio typers or something. He must be saying it in his typing.
Man said walk back tilted me.
Man says Arsenal are winning. Now I know you're lying. That ain't possible.
Alright, Fruit here. Needs to turn it around.
Ugh, so hard to make Ed's V-trigger do anything.
Again.
Has to back off. Has to respect the V-trigger.
Trying to take the lead here.
This is one of the best matches.
Neat.
Oh, here it comes. Corner carry.
Love that combo.
Good break.
This is out there.
That's optimal 1 bar there.
Let's open up, though.
It's actually one of the best 1 bar combos in the whole game, in terms of damage returns for your single meter,
My days.
compared to the meterless ender.
Careful with that throw.
Alright,
He did the safe thing. It was really hard to get the correct juggle there and get the correct combo there. Oh, he's dead. GG.
And now Fruit taking a moment. Taking a moment.
That's like true.
Oh my days. So quick. I don't know how he's doing it so far.
You should EXDP during your plus frame opponent's plus frame normals. And you should do it during combos. This is the actual optimal times to do it.
Insane. No, I'm not in loser semi, guys. I'm in loser's quarter. Oh yeah, freaking out. Play the winner at this. Should be paying more attention. Actually, I want Big Bird. I want Angry Bird to win now.
There we go. You got the full combo at last. It's going to be stunned. Misses it. Oh no. It went from going so well for Fruit.
That was the round, right? That would have been stunned to death. Oh, I missed the combo. That's straight. I like that activation.
Yeah, because he's definitely going to get enough one.
Ed's combo's so inconsistent. That was a nice frame tap.
That was sick.
That was very nice from Fruit.
Crouch short jab and then the hands.
Fruit has a very competent Ed. I really like his Ed. Angry Bird's are solid though. He's insisted on anti-air and he's not been deterred from doing it. Despite Angry Bird's variations on jumping. Big opening, big damage coming.
I can't wait to see Ed after 1 patch, you know what I mean? I can't wait to see what Capcom thinks is wrong with him and how they're going to fix him. Especially if they do a good job. It'll be hilarious if they think something completely off is wrong with him. I've got like 5 things on my Ed change list that are I consider like borderline defects of the character. And then like 3 quality of life things.
Angry Bird looking for it.
Activation.
There's that second V trigger.
Oh, what a choice from Angry Bird.
Fruit nods
All
his head
the
in approval.
answers.
Nods his head in approval. That demon flip was so smart. Hits on the way up in this game and gets him out of trouble. Sailing right over that V trigger.
Oh, big bait. Angry Bird changing up the jump-ins even more now. Stands for a bait it out.
And now
Fruit's head
tilted.
reels back.
He looks tilted.
Nice back dash to throw. Survives the stun.
Corner carry.
Count it.
Oh, the combo. Fruit. Oh.
Yeah, I think you got to give us that. It's too good.
You have to, you have to.
Nice.
There it is.
It's got that V-trigger.
The sweep. Right, he needs to make this count.
Teleport behind. What a choice.
I love it.
Angry Bird.
Takes away the guessing factor.
And he couldn't do the uppercut there because it's 2 points dead. That's the end of the tournament for Fruit.
That's it there.
That was a classic example of why Ed is so hard to main, because he got a jump in, got a ground to medium kick, wasn't sure if the uppercut was going to hit, didn't do it in the end.
It shouldn't even be a case of what if this whiffs, it should just work.
Just hit, it should just hit. I'm forced to take a risk, and that tends to get me killed against Free. So with Yuri in the fireball game,
here's a neat one.
So I can just relax.
Oh my god, the lights are covering the meter. So,
I've got a good angle. I'll let you know what the meter's saying.
all right.
So does Zabi play you much with Dictator?
Yeah,
Okay, so he'll have some familiarity with the matchup.
a little bit.
It's like lovely anti-air jab into the forward dash. Tyrant was very good with
I could very easily make a video that's just literally a comparison between Ibuki and Ed.
had moments. Plus frames all day. Pressing buttons after that. That's blast, you can't.
At that point, I don't think V reversal was a good choice
Didn't get the armor.
because he wants a comeback. That's free frame
Still gonna
life
get it,
kick.
hopefully.
Getting in,
Yeah,
pressing buttons on
Wakes
wake
up
up
on the back
again.
very well,
Nice
nice.
anti-air.
no V-trigger yet, though. My top before he gets it.
This Tyrant is a different Tyrant than Hitbox Tyrant, isn't he? Or is he?
Oh, knockdown.
Let's go V trigger.
How many Tyrants do we have?
Trying to do the pushback tech. Wake up buttons. Tyrant's out of there.
Watch out for the ball coming back.
Oh, wasn't looking out for the slide. He was thinking about the ball.
Yeah, slide, activate, V
You have to be
trigger.
thinking about that when Bison
Yeah,
has V-trigger.
if he neutral jumped that slide and activated, that would have been the round. But Zabi was not looking for it.
Yeah,
Oh,
he didn't want to neutral jump neither because he was scared of that projectile.
Ugh, when does it end? I don't know who's on commentary.
Now, has Zabi cornered and a slight life lead. Zabi fighting back. That crouch immediate kick is just hitting everything.
yeah, it was plus in season 1. It was
Oh,
ridiculous.
no, I mean, Dictator's one.
Ah, okay.
Using it really well. Oh, he had
Oh.
no
He had a combo.
That could have been it.
Tyrant choosing
Oh,
not to
I'm not sure what the combo would have been though.
That's around.
V-trigger probably would have worked.
I
I don't know, because he was like too far away. He was in the corner, so back V-trigger
both, like, both ways,
was
but
preferred, but he was too far away for it, I think. And then neutral V-trigger was going to go through.
did
So
steal
maybe
it,
he didn't have a V-trigger.
But that's your end.
He could have just canceled straight away into super. I guess he could have canceled straight away into EX Fireball too. I think that works. I'll jab EX Fireball.
This time he catches him.
Pretty sure.
Again, Tyrant does it though. Very stubborn play, very effective, that stubbornness.
You can EX special move into first V-trigger, right? I think you can. People usually only do it into the second V-trigger. But first still works.
Understand, bro. V-trigger coming, this is gonna hurt.
He's
Doesn't
gonna
have the meter.
dash. He's gonna
Let's
dash.
jump back. That's unlucky.
I wonder if he had an anti-air there.
Nowadays. Did it get a cancel? Oh, he
Oh,
goes
when
behind.
that works. When
This is
that
cancelled
works.
again.
Well,
Zabi survives it. Has that V-trigger, still has the mirror if he needs it. Gets in.
That was not plus. He should have pressed.
this is extremely terrifying. Super would have worked there.
Block, the block.
Super would have killed.
Actually,
Nice pressure from Tyrant to close it out.
That was a great time to super,
All
actually.
the resources there to bring that back to Zabi. And the guy who was laying off headbutts.
Bison is so scary. I need to find someone. I need to just play Ominous as Bison like 100 times, and then Disco's Bison 100 times.
Really effectively.
I hate like being bad at that matchup.
and Bison.
Bison's a character I don't want to have to worry about.
Nice knee.
I want Bison to be my best matchup.
Yes, catching that wake up light kick. This time gets his meaty
I want
right.
Geef to be my best matchup. I hate Geef. I don't really like fighting Geef, but Geef is too good in this game.
To hunt him any time now.
I wouldn't say I normally like it. I hated it in Street Fighter 4 as well, where Geef was also pretty good, but not. I don't know. Geef was pretty good in Street Fighter 4.
Oh, that was
Oh, he
unlucky.
tried to shimmy, but the throw range on Bison.
Alright.
Finally, an EX headbutt from Zabi. Looking for that V-trigger activation, but two lights.
He's got Aegis.
Nice. Never mind. Not nice.
Tyrant's out of there.
Oh my god.
This could be the end.
Oh my god. No. Oh my god. What the fuck was that? How do you even get on the other side?
Massive damage.
I would have blocked the other way. No one would have.
Tyrant robs that round. Beautiful
Damage.
play. The head stomp over the Aegis. Into the mix-up. Tyrant's one of the only dictators I see consistently get that EX Devil's Reverse to go behind.
Jesus Christ. He got all that damage. Granted, he spent all that meter for it, but you know.
He needs to find an answer for it because it's been causing him problems.
Oh, he could have continued.
Headbutt again.
Nice.
Tyrant activates.
Oh, no wonder. The blast ender is pretty strange there.
Done here. Got
I'm okay with him not spending the bar.
Oh, well-timed throw, reflector.
Is he gonna go for
Wake up buttons. Oh my days, he throws away. Why is it not activated?
Neat.
That was unfortunate for Tyrant.
There's a nice side there, Tyrant. Nice side there.
I'm not liking this matchup so much.
To get that juggle.
He was actually looking for that EX tackle, but
Dictator, he didn't used to annoy me, but the more I see him, the more he pisses me off. Just because I know I'm bad,
again on the EX tackle.
but I don't know the way around it.
He knew
I don't know how to
Minus
beat Dictator.
is not gonna press.
Oh, good job.
That was very nice as well.
That's that for finally Zarbi doesn't take the bait, but he gets it again.
Punish.
Could get stunned there if he's not careful. This is the end. 2-0 to Tyrant, it looks like. Yes, it is. Zarbi staring at elimination now.
I feel like
Get
plan
Yuri and
going.
game plan going.
Yeah.
I agree, I
Yeah.
agree. I completely agree. We need to see some more Yuri and rush.
Alright,
We've seen a lot of
I like that a lot. The
His
stand hard kick there was well placed.
approach has been very defensive. Just dealing with Bison's pressure. I want to see how Bison deals with Yuri and pressure. He's not getting an opportunity to put him in those situations. For example, there,
That new link for season 2. Crouch light kick to stand light kick.
so good.
Pushback.
He got the counter hit, but the pushback was wrong. I think he hit a backdash.
Right, Jimmy
If you
again.
counter hit a backdash, the opponent won't be in the right spot.
Oh, we made a step, bro. Didn't punish it. Oh, there's it.
Nice.
The setups.
He needs one. He's one EX fireball away from winning,
Takes it on.
and he got both of those
Bobby with ages reflect.
off the
That
fear.
reflector setup was very nice.
That was Wake Up Blast.
Day 1 set.
That's weird that it was in the wrong spot. Does Blast always do that? Does it make him wide early on?
EX chariot. Everyone
Looked like he
loves
tried to do it that time, but it
Oh,
didn't work.
Shades of Nemo.
Oh, that's pretty hard to do. That was cool.
He has two
If you get that high
balls.
enough, you get
He can
the
kill.
towards medium kick follow up,
One more mix-up will do
where the
it.
combo normally ends.
Don't get hit. Tyrant's very good at pulling up these comebacks. Oh, and that wake up like it was coming. Oh,
Nice.
the head.
And these.
Good game point for him.
Yeah.
Jump strong. Come on, Urian.
Nice. Oh, I like that. Some more strings now. Some
Nice.
pressure on Tyrant. Forcing Tyrant to
No
the
favoritism
gets
here.
this done.
This is what I'm talking about.
Bison's very weak to pressure, isn't he?
Work against.
He's only got a shitty throw tech, and then pretty good 3-frame normal, although it's not.
Days, typical
It doesn't
Bison
do
stuff
anything.
now. So hard to deal with.
In order to make Bison's 3-frame normal work, he has to either cancel immediately into EX Scissor Kick,
Needs a
or he has to cancel immediately into Light Scissor Kick, which is unsafe, or Light Blast, which is, I think, also unsafe.
There it is.
Although, I'm going to be honest, I can't spot the difference between blasts.
Zarbi stayed alive.
I think it's doable. I think anyone can.
Reset just held up.
On site, I just would second guess myself.
Got out of that
I think
situation.
I might be able to. But I don't even know how to punish blasts,
Nice.
because I have quite a lot of pushback.
Armor.
That was weird.
Oh, I like that use of medium.
Blast, people treat blast like it's very, very safe.
Because you can't press in between.
People treat all 3 versions like they're the hard version.
You get more
I think the hard version is barely plus and doesn't combo from lights,
I've seen Tyrant
whereas the light and medium versions are both minus, and the light one I think is very unsafe.
So even
I
if
think
they-
only the light one combos from lights.
He's looking to activate again.
So
Oh, this is hard.
Bison actually doesn't have a great thing to do after stand light kick,
Oh my.
unless it's a counter hit, in which case he's got another stand light kick, which is quite good.
Oh my days, what was that?
Super. That was good, this should kill.
Zarbi.
Bringing it back. He's my friend. But
That was very nice.
Of Nemo.
That was-
Nemo is watching somewhere.
Oh my god, all the crush counters all of a sudden.
Now for Zarbi from 2-0 down.
That was something better to do there. I don't know what, but that was something better to do there than the second uppercut.
Into the
Where
reset.
do I block?
Stayed in front. He stays in front every time. There, looks
Yeah.
like.
Issue blast +2. Alright.
Oh, there's the
What are the other ones?
pick up buttons from Tyrant. He knows he needs to slow this momentum down.
Yeah, but the thing is, he can't just do stand jab into HP blast because it stands the risk of being interrupted.
Medium tackle.
I mean, stand short into HP blast.
Nine.
Yo, big shout out. Metamet Tal Desu.
And theoretically speaking, you can spot the difference between the blasts. Theoretically speaking,
Nice anti-air.
you can spot which one's which.
Better and
Not until after you block them, but that means you can see a light one and then still, you know to punish it.
chases the back. Nice.
But I don't remember how minus it is. It might be only a little bit minus. That was cool. You don't see that combo whatsoever.
He got combos. +2, +2.
You can like stick that V skill fireball almost anywhere in a combo.
Tyrant's got to be careful here. Corners himself. Nice
That's one of the cooler places to stick it.
Watch out for
Gets out
V-Trigger.
there. Nice escape. I
Watch
like that
out
escape.
for V-Trigger.
Zarbi just has that meter built, boy. Nice. Oh,
That was cool.
wow, Tyrant, that was sick.
I think you can do hard scissor kick there, and it works. But he did like medium or like for consistency. Easier to pick up.
Yes, for a place against my co-commentator right here, Horsemas, in the loosest quarterfinal.
Being able to use your far normals effectively is so important in this matchup.
Backdash. Backdash.
I think he could have stayed medium kicked that blocked Inferno, because I didn't even get all the hits.
Nice.
Probably more unsafe than it normally is, and it's normally not safe.
He gets critical
He should get super here, I think. Oh, what the fuck, that reset. That was kind of clean. Alright, he turned that completely around.
Yeah, this is a loser's match.
Alright, I like this matchup a lot. You might say that I mained both of these characters.
Yeah, it's already in loser's bracket. Top eight. Yeah, nice jump there. It's actually not a true string. When
Yeah, I found that out yesterday, by the way.
Did these two not already play?
Apply today.
you can't
Pretty
yeah,
sure they already
it's hard
played.
to block the medium kick and then jump.
Do they both just get put in
Okay,
losers?
Edward gets the bomb setouts. I think he's gonna go for the fuzzy guards.
Yep.
Oh, nice cross up, not max damage though.
Does she kill? Oh, drop the one frame link. It's not hard.
Yeah,
That's so...
nice
That's a good EXDP. Kept the dizzy eye.
off of him.
Low key, that was really smart. Didn't matter in the long run.
I
Wasted a lot of V-trigger time, so it's not bad.
When Akuma is in V-trigger, you just have to
That
deliver
was
until the
that was like
V-trigger
perfect for Akuma.
It's kind
He had
of
just enough.
facing. Okay. Both players having good luck.
Yeah,
for that.
it looks like they're having fun.
Yeah, efforts.
not a casual.
He didn't come here to play, but he made the pay. Good
Yeah.
job.
That sweep was well placed.
Thanks, Street Fighter 4 there. Anti-air as well. Could not block. No cancel on the combo though.
Good reaction there.
Wasn't he canceling stuff?
He's going... I think he's going for more resets.
Yeah. He's trying to rack up the stun, I guess.
Yeah, probably. Backside.
We're gonna block.
Never mind.
Oh, he did that on
Yeah.
purpose. So let's speak about that tech right there. If Akuma does a sweep, he mashes sweep on that reset, he will get hit counter hit, but she can't continue her combo. So
Yeah.
she needed to adjust the combo right there. Good stuff from Angry.
It's the pushback tech, which I didn't know existed until...
Recently as well.
I was looking down for a sec. Oh, he dropped the crush counter follow up. I've dropped that before. I usually don't, but I've done it before.
I was looking at you, sorry.
He actually messed up his combo and therefore got the match. Okay. The buttons
Yeah.
are incorrect.
Alright, so now we're moving up to game 2.
Yeah. It was a sloppy match. Kind of, anyway.
Kind of
Because
sloppy.
I think I've only dropped it like twice ever, but it feels like shit when you drop it. You go from completing a cool looking combo to getting full crush counter punished.
Oh, yeah.
It's a bad feeling.
That makes sense.
Wasting a bar and getting full crush counter punished.
I don't know what happened. Either that or the wiring. Oh, he stuns him.
That was nice.
One more... Oh, okay. I thought he'd do another parry like he usually does.
The one bar was okay to spend there.
That sweep setup and then he gets a
He wasn't going to kill either way though.
both wake-up options.
Ooh, okay, that's a better place to spend the one bar.
I think Akuma's too strong in this game.
He's really good. He's strong. What Amjad does is when he fights a player first time tournament, he tries to see...
Maybe it was Jabo against F-Word instead of Angry Bird.
And once he gains information through that, he can keep that as kind of a secret weapon.
Ooh,
situations.
staying fierce on blocking to staying forward. He made that look pretty good.
Free frame and...
Akuma has no juggle there, I think.
Yeah,
Depending
This
on-
should
depending
kill,
if you're hit,
I
like,
think.
high or low.
TX Red Fireball. It wasn't that close.
You can mix it up as well, not just dive
That was like low scaling, so I figured it would increase more damage compared to the high scaling scenarios, but not really.
well,
With 2 bars he would have been able to kill,
Angry
but not
Birds
one.
steamrolling this match. I might have spoken too soon.
Yeah, but there's always comeback potential.
I like that. He was trying to coward copter his way out of the corner.
This is what we were
But then F-Word did something pretty smart in response. He did jump strong, which works against the coward copter while also working against other stuff Akuma can do there if he jumps. So overall, that was like a really solid play. I doubt he was expecting the coward copter.
Right away.
Yeah. That thumbs up.
Back strong sucks.
So is this like loser
Back strong
style
does not hit above
or-
Ibuki's head. It is not Kami.
Loser stop it.
Oh, okay.
Tried to Stay Fierce punish. Akuma sweep goes a little bit further than Stay Fierce, but it does less damage.
And there, autocorrect.
Okay.
Wow. He actually went
Stay Fierce is like
nice cover.
basically
Super.
it's a better sweep punish, but it won't always work.
Actually, quite a late cancel. Oh!
Snap. This kid's too good.
Max
Nice.
Victor gain.
Max damage.
Max damage.
Right. Effort has to do something about this.
Yeah, you know what actually happened first game is
I like low short stand
it was the
strong.
only round
That's a good
where
sequence.
F4
Combos on
actually
counter hit.
Amjad in a V-trigger mix-up
Plus
situation.
3, I think,
He got that
into
counter.
But now it's not happening.
a
Now
5-frame
it's
button.
not happening, so he needs to
Plus 3
look
on
out
hit
for
into a
his-
5-frame button.
Not just combos. At least get free damage until you have V-trigger. And don't lose in the corner like that. Let's see.
He needs to get out of
Tries
there.
to get
Ooh,
away.
nice. Good escape.
Punish. His punish probably should have been like low strong uppercut or something. Stand strong uppercut. That's like a weird scenario for Ibuki. If you're outside the range of her jab TC, and you don't know if Crouch Fierce is going to be fast enough or get the full connect, then Ibuki has to do some extremely strange things compared to most characters.
So this
Because a lot of the Raida combos won't combo. Like the Raida will just whiff. Like if you do stand strong Raida, maybe the Raida won't hit. Stand strong uppercut is the best thing. But like the thing is, Ibuki only does stand strong uppercut in those punish scenarios.
yeah, he changes his game style really quick.
Yeah, adapting is
That's never your punish any other time.
wow, just jumps in there.
Normally you start from two radically different things.
Gets the pressure.
You never hit stand strong like that into a punish combo, except there.
But it worked out for Horsemaster. Nice.
Oh, nice pressure.
So it's nice when you see someone recognize that spot and recognize that's the optimal thing to do.
The opponent when he plays Bison at least.
Yeah, okay. He's probably waiting
Bison's
for
foot
it.
speed not so good.
Oh,
Kind of telegraphs when he has to walk in for a throw.
here comes Urian. Ball and throw. Yeah, wow, Horsemaster used that EX Devils at a low angle where the hard kick wouldn't really be any good.
You know it's a tight feeling? After both stand hard kick crush counter and crouch fierce crush counter,
Really good.
you can Raging Demon.
Stop both
If you
sides.
just cancel whatever the button into Raging Demon.
Are we gonna see a reset? Oh no.
He can do a setup into
I've never done that in a match, but theoretically, crush counter, crouch fierce into Raging Demon, It's not too hard to do.
Setup he showed me recently, I think he was going for
and it looks tight.
It's where he puts the Aegis a little above you, so your only option is to crouch. If you and then he can grab you. If you
Yeah.
take the grab, the shield, then he's gonna hit you again.
Oh wow. Scary. It's like guaranteed almost.
Yeah, so it's, it's like a plus. It's a win-win situation for him, even if he doesn't get the hit or grab.
Definitely. Nice tech. Hard scissors. -2 there. Gave up the turn, but so did Zabi. Alright. Wow, I'm surprised that wasn't a punish actually. That was really high up.
It'd be cool if stand hard kick from Akuma always had a tiny pivot,
They're not playing the character match,
because
but
it does
they're
that in Street
playing
Fighter
right now.
3.
I can see that.
Akuma footsies in this game compared to 4. They're worse, but they're better in context. Akuma's footsies are like objectively a downgrade in this game compared to 4. He got a couple things that he didn't have.
That is actually a thing.
The anywhere stand medium kick is kind of good. The stand medium kick is otherwise very similar to a Street Fighter 4 version. The problem with Street Fighter 4 is you can only do it close, so the hitbox is kind of not. You don't really get to see it shine.
He messed up.
His buttons are all like worse, but he has like rarer skills in this game.
Like a blast hit then.
Well, his skills are still extremely rare in Street Fighter 4. He can't play as defensive in this game,
Looks comfortable in this matchup, man.
Zabi is a
but he's got a much better super,
They've definitely been playing together.
so his offense is a bit scarier. And also the V-trigger makes his offense scarier.
first time Zabi
Akuma basically almost doesn't have meter in Street Fighter 4. Like, he's got good EX moves,
I see.
but the super is almost a non-factor and the ultras are almost a non-factor
he's still relatively new to the game.
until you're really good.
He's doing very well.
And even then, they're like harder to land than most supers and ultras.
Wow, goes right over. Max breaks scissors, gets the stun.
So in this game, Akuma plays more like a normal character,
Doesn't really matter too much.
which supplements his offense a lot.
He set as the lead anyway. He's
But he has a much lower capacity to be annoying
Wow, the pressure's on.
with jump back fireball stuff.
It's like you can't really
The thing is, in Street Fighter 4, like a lot of characters were very bad against jump back fireball. They were like very bad at chasing Akuma or like chasing teleports.
looks like you can't really deal with that too much.
So like it would be fair against like
giving pressure, not
you know some characters like Faye, and then it would be horrible against some characters like fucking I don't know
This guy knows what to do.
T-Hawk,
I can see where I was going wrong now. Nice.
Honda.
Oh,
Okay, the armor saved him there.
yeah, used it.
Right. So I guess it's
So Akuma would be like he'd be like pretty good in general, but he would have some matchups where he would just destroy people.
It's going to get some pressure off.
And this game is still like that, but less.
Just to say that, there it is.
Nice.
this guy plays with no fear, but
Yep.
his performance isn't that great in tournaments for some reason.
Oh, man. The X scissors, not dead though. Dash once, twice.
There's still, like, certain characters are just horrible at dealing with Akuma's jump-ins, for example, in this game. But that was true in Street Fighter 4 as well.
Zabi can actually chip out the super if he needs to, yeah.
There it is.
Yeah,
That's smart.
super.
That was the right play.
I mean,
That's worth the meter every day of the week.
it's a best of 5 correct, yeah?
Yeah, best of 5, so first of 3 games.
Damn it, I said I want to be in bed by 3 o'clock, but it's 3:35.
What you need to do, man.
What am I doing with my life?
You might
Oh yeah, I don't have to be awake until 6 p.m. tomorrow.
take that chance.
And only because I want to wake up at 6 p.m.
Yeah, and you build meter quickly. Street Fighter 5, so.
Obviously, win the BF Cup tomorrow.
Does
I'm
it
rooting for you.
meter fast?
I'm actually rooting for me, but
Yeah, you build
you
meter
know.
pretty quick, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I only like my odds if I run into a bunch of people who don't know what Monad is.
Nice.
I haven't played Monad versus most characters at all because I keep on not practicing. Oops.
Nice. Good job there.
Okay, nice ages. I like that.
He got away.
Use the projectile
Aw,
invincibility
oh well.
to get out. Wow, he's really making
Being able to store that fireball is such a nice little
What's
change.
the change of the match? Trigger.
He had to do that.
power.
I think it was a light one.
Let's go.
He had to make it not -4.
Turn, turn.
Nice backdash.
That was really sick,
Yeah.
actually. That was really nice.
Not that Yuri's -4 punishes are so good.
Yeah. Plus Mars, definitely the
I don't care about this matchup. Let's see what's up next.
German the
It's
boxer.
Phenom. Wait, really?
But he lost that one. So let's see how he does here against Big Bird.
Was it Jug or something?
That can't be right. Is it Phenom?
He was late with that.
Phenom
That's
Bison?
why he got hit.
I feel like Phenom might play Bison.
Okay, so first one's going to Big Bird.
Good
Show me someone who's not Bison.
punish. Yeah. He's got
Oh my god, it's still Bison. Also, it is Phenom.
Which one's that?
Delete Bison from this game.
Third.
Not really, I don't mind Bison. But like, you know,
Oh, yeah.
show me a new matchup.
Uh,
Oh wait, no, it's
By
Akumer.
the way, this color is the best color.
Trying to remember
The reason why
against Tay.
Why is there Bison every matchup?
Chili fries, sorry.
Wait,
chili fries.
this is 2 Akumers.
yeah,
I like this.
making the switch
Alright,
to
I can just
Akuma,
miss
he
that first
Hey,
combo
he's
and still be
mirror
okay.
match this big one. Did he not
Alright, I kinda wanna see the opening of this combo. I mean, this
That's what
video.
it takes, guys. You want to get to that level.
doesn't- Horse Mask making the switch to Akuma. He
Oh
doesn't.
my days, mirror matches.
The left forward.
Did he not see what happened to Gio up, lad?
Yeah, that's true. I agree. I feel like Bison definitely.
I like that.
Every one of them
I like the
legs.
low strong into demon flip.
Corner carry. What's it going to be? Another
Yes.
DP?
Okay, it wasn't crush counter. He still had a link there. He had to do another hard kick, which was extremely hard to do on reaction. Oh, I think you always have a link there, don't you? I think Akuma's like +3 after one stand hard kick. I think you can just jab.
Oh, wake up, throw from Angry Bird works.
Oh, Angry
That
Bird.
fourth and fifth layer.
You can do like hard kick strong.
Chili fries, sorry. Chili fries.
I'm good, man.
Pretty banging, you know.
Very good.
I'm gonna get chili fry. Put the mic.
Or hard kick, stand medium kick if you're super close. But I'm pretty sure you can just do one stand hard kick until like jab. Pretty sure that works.
That hard
Not like an expert on Akuma or anything, but I'm close to it. Damn it.
Like all of
Yeah,
you
I'm about
guys,
80% sure that's a thing.
Give him great follow-up.
And it's not even that hard to time. He's got so many active frames on his
I saw the
normal.
micro walk.
Covers both wake ups casually.
That was a wrap.
I'm as close as you can be to an Akuma expert.
After that first initial loss, Angry Birds just turned it.
Alright, I pulled out fat.
Angry Bird is a beast in the mirror match. I want to see this guy play Takedo. Takedo apparently won a set and he won a set. It was back and forth.
Wow, man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I want to see this. I wanna
Where
see
is this
that
shit?
'cause These guys are freaking.
FAT.
Plays the mirror match like he's been playing it all his life. This guy's gonna stick it out.
Soku.
All right, top 4 guys. Who's going to make it to top 3?
We were talking about Soku just recently.
Combo starting out there from Horse Mask. Oh, here we go.
Alright.
I put immaterial missing power on stream.
Oh no, uses the timing.
And ever since then, people have been bringing up the other two non-stop.
Damage right now. Brave Tech stays alive.
Oh, that's what happens when you hit that button.
Counter, you see that?
Alummer.
Oh,
What?
that was how
Stand hard kick is
Tech now, boy.
+3 on block. I mean on hit. Yep.
nice.
Oh, big whip.
Over the stand.
Alright, later, Boost. I'm gonna be asleep like really soon.
And now it's completely turned around. That's minus.
Punish.
Yep.
Yup.
Minus
Yup.
Oh, we wanted a teleport.
Oh wow, he's so lucky there.
Oh no.
Nice. I like that pressure, but not
There was no ender there.
Poor. They're great.
Low strong, low stronger. The second one's a normal hit. There's nothing to do.
There it is.
Crouching medium.
I think he did that parry to punish, surely. Didn't get a punish.
You need a counter hit on the second one,
Man, that was looking a bit dangerous.
which is quite easy to do since the first one's -3. I mean +3.
Man, that has been blowing
So
us up.
low strong is a 3 frame trap. Ergo beating everything.
The person who dealt with it well was Angry Bird himself. Oh, back throw. I think he was going to stun.
That was a good wiggle. I wish I could wiggle like that.
He's winning. It's just lightning.
I'm too nervous to wiggle like that.
Yeah, that's dead.
That's my like weakness in this game.
This guy
Is that all the time I'm not hitting the opponent, I feel like I'm actively losing pressure and momentum.
I mean, like 85, 80, 83.
So I just like I delay it as long as I feel comfortable to delay it, which is only a couple frames. I'm like way too afraid that I'm just gonna lose my full Oki. So I always like default to making the opponent block something to make it at least I got, you know, something off.
For example, can Horse Moss do a bit of that now?
Look at this. There he is in the corner. Okay,
Yeah, everyone's
It's like impossible for me to frame trap. Or it's not impossible, I'm good at frame trapping. It's impossible for me to shimmy.
Oh, wake up jab.
didn't respect the meaty, and rightfully so. This time, delay back throw just in case.
Oh, too far.
Activation.
I only do point blank frame traps, which are worse.
And again.
They're not worse, but like they're different. Nice.
Oh, Horse to the mask. With
He had armor there, and then also it was a 1 frame grab once the armor resolved. Or rather, the armored attack was interrupted by the demon.
What
What is that? What is that?
I don't know.
Some weird like.
So that looks like
He still could have gotten a counter hit out of that by delayed button press that hit after the button press. After the V-skill button press, but before the demon.
Wasn't it Kuma? I need to get him to explain what the hell that was to me later.
That demon was looking kind of nasty still.
Being able to do V-skill demon is kind of tight. There was a juggle there, but I don't know what.
Could be going out of the tournament.
I'm saying Horsemark, he knows how all these young players play because he's the one that trains with them.
Oh, that trap.
That staying hard punch into stay medium kick is real good.
Wake up buttons though.
The counter hit conversion,
Second time I've seen it.
Wake up buttons again.
one of his own.
I want to be like these Akumas.
He gets the frame trap this time.
Oh, it's done.
He knew he was going to try it. So ready to confirm that counter hit trap that he can
Anymore.
back fierce. Link. That's disgusting.
That was nasty, man.
These guys are brutal. Angry Bird match point here. Horse Mask heading out of the tournament.
Wow. Stereo demon.
Unless there's something you can do about it.
There we go. That's the corner carry. Okay,
Oh, bad
nice.
trade. Stun coming. Trying to get out of there.
Anything.
Oh my days.
Anything.
There it is. He's got a means kill here. I think he has.
That's right, you're right on time. I'm about to go to sleep.
Okay, just a
Like clockwork, dude. Was that crouching V
So
skill?
much damage.
I think it was.
That red
Yeah.
bubble. I can't believe this. Angry Bird is in big trouble.
They have the same setup, I think.
It does
And they do the same damage, I think, so it doesn't really matter which one you use. You can use crouching V skill into kick for his combos too.
I don't know what it is about it.
Does not matter.
Yes, he does that medium kick after the fierce punch, man. It's a lovely trap.
match point both players here. Angry Bird, one of the favorites to win.
Wow. Trying to outstand for a very patient defense here. From Horseman. Oh,
You wake up just as I sleep.
Demon flips out.
tries to throw him in the corner. Angry Bird just wants to kill
Ah,
him.
see?
Oh my
Those.
days.
That's the kind of pressure I can do. I can do that pressure easy.
Fierce
That pressure too.
Horsemark needs to activate, and if he can,
It's the wiggling that's impossible.
Kuma's made his comeback all weekend. Oh my days.
it's going to be.
This is the situation I'm talking about. Just one tap.
Yo.
Jab. Oh,
Nice.
that's it. Oh, that must have been so scary for Angry Bird. But he came through in the end.
He didn't want to press anything until he knew it was the right time.
Qualified
Maybe
for
he's
Capcom.
just stress testing his bison in these high tension situations.
Didn't work against Big Bird.
Is this grand finals? Losers finals.
HS
There's some
Horseman
grand finals.
switch from Dick.
Cool. One drop. Got him. Hey,
What kind of sick counter pick is this? Phenom has a guile.
your voice can't cut it today, man.
What?
That's right, that's right.
Yeah.
Worth a try.
All right.
I didn't know that. This is a really strange counter pick.
Venom coming out with that straight.
Gal, I don't think Gal beats Ken or Akuma. He might beat Akuma. I don't think he beats Ken. I think it's probably even. I think Akuma is probably even too.
Now, I believe.
I think Ken probably does a little smidge better.
First time we see.
But it's not like
this guard that he's put so much
it's
time
not like
into.
Nikali's bad against either of those characters. I don't
In a
think.
very serious match.
Nikali is just fine against Ken, and Nikali is just fine
Seen it
against
in
Akuma.
matches,
I think.
we've seen it in other places. Oh my goodness! But Big Bird, the form he's in. Tick
Bro,
When Tekken players say if so and so character didn't exist, I wouldn't play the game, even though every character in Tekken is the same character. Ooh,
almost had the jump in.
I'm just
Nice
fucking
throw.
JF.
Oh, was that
what was
it?
that?
Whew.
Nice play there from Phenom.
That rolling Sobot.
Bit of a weird one, I feel.
I forget the actual name of that Sobot.
Yeah.
Wrong sub outs DJ.
Great jump. Oh, not great enough though.
Pretty sure Ken is minus after stand medium kick. It would be fair if he was minus after stand medium kick, let's put it like that.
Solid.
Yo, this screen control. That was a good shimmy too. And the fucking stand fierce into withstand short is actually really solid.
Good idea. Oh, what a block.
How was that
How
in
did he
front?
know that was in front, bro?
How was that in front?
Oh, that was... I don't know what the hell that was supposed to be.
If I'm looking at, I'm sorry.
Jump light kick isn't even... That can't even be an instant air EX Tatsu. That had to be an instant air light Tatsu. Which would have just gone up in that height or been impossible.
At the very least, it's gonna build
That was a
something
strange
up
thing to
front.
get. When you neutral jump over a light boom and then you still land on it.
Goals like this in this situation.
That feel win.
Oh my days, Big Bird's so ready.
That was nice. Throw a full screen EX Fireball dash in. If the opponent jumps forward over your EX Fireball, DP them.
Just not looking for it.
That's a good little trap that Ken has.
Yep.
Stream more PSO. I streamed it all day.
Hey,
Nice. That was clean.
I'll do it tomorrow. I'm actually like a PSO expert.
Sonic boom.
I know almost everything there is to know.
Nice fireball game being applied by Phenom here.
PSO was fun.
V-skill boom thrown. Oh man, you could have.
We all played it for like 5 hours.
Yeah.
out of fun. Got tagged in the corner now.
And now I'm about to sleep.
Beating up with troubles.
Yeah, we'll play more of it.
Oh, Mr. Me overhead.
It's a shame, man.
Great round there from Phenom.
Phenom, you got to give it to him. What a fireball game he's applying here.
Back button.
Activation's coming.
Highest level I've ever had in Phantasy Star is like 120.
What? Oh my god, he's dead.
Oh.
But I've raised like a lot of characters to like
In the middle of a string.
decent amounts.
Phenom blind of that first game.
My gamekeep has the level 120 character.
Hype back here.
Look at this. Big Bird looking to secure his first.
The highest I've ever gotten a character in,
event of the year.
Yeah, I mean he's had so many.
I've gotten a character to ultimate mode in Stack, the private server.
You might have won one already. Let me know in the stream chat, guys.
But that character's been deleted, so RP.
Okay, winner of this is going to secure himself 160 points, while the loser will take home 100. Still a nice amount of points, but
Yeah, I believe
you want that.
Phenom's currently, Big Bird's currently on like 27th or something like that.
Yep,
So that'd be a great result for him.
definitely,
Bring him up to like top 20 easily.
100%.
Not much in it.
Throw there from Phenom. EX boom.
Remember, Phenom's on the loser side here with the Gal pick.
Exactly. So even if he wins the set,
Ooh.
he's still got another uphill battle.
I've always thought it'd be really cool to get a character level 200 and like max out my mag level
Right. Oh, the V-skill
and then
boom.
like max out my materials
Be the round right there. That is
and get like perfect stats. Or as close to perfect stats as my character is capable of getting. Which I think every character can get max all stats
Silas, no joke.
as of
To be fair. Solid.
Foot.
episode 4
Easily
because of
so
heavenly ability and shit.
online. And in offline set.
Some characters, prior to heavenly ability, back when the best thing was god ability,
Throwing out that normal deep.
some characters could get to like, some characters could get to max all stats with like 2 slots left over. Some characters could do it with only 1 slot left over of like a 4-slot armor, and some characters needed all their slots, and then some characters were incapable of doing it entirely.
A genuine counter pick here
Yeah,
for Big Bird.
I can see it.
He's picked
But it's
Gal.
nice to have a few slots left open so you can have the
Because he wants
whatever it's called, resist freeze, the thing that makes you immune to being frozen,
Gal players believe
or like
that Gal wins.
God Battle, or like something like that. God Battle was the one that made all enemies slower.
That neutral fireball, we know how annoying it is to get that one right.
Oh, it's really annoying, man.
Oh, big drop.
How far did you get, Say Man, in PSO?
Oh,
Did you ever get to Ultimate?
Yeah, I like that. Don't get the
I feel like you got the full experience if you got to Ultimate at all. Ultimate's so tight.
guy that's looking for all that stuff, man. He's so sick.
Episode 3 is a card spin-off.
Phenom with the Nikali tech.
1, 2, and 4 are all like
Rago flash kick, boy.
they're all like segments of the MMO,
Okay.
and then 3 is like a card MMO
Another great block.
with a completely different battle system. Think Metal Gear Acid.
GX, I think we'll get a flash kick anyway.
Same kind of game as that.
Saved his meter.
And now Phenom in a great situation here.
It's like a spin-off.
All right. What's it going to be? Big Bird. Tense
Not Ultimate is still okay.
He's
Yeah, you
making
don't
it
want
work.
to get into a fireball with Gal, really.
So scary jumping over a light boom.
Oh, such a good approach with that jab.
Low forward, caught him walking backwards.
Oh well, still a good game.
Yeah, he did, man. Guy was walking
I got to
so
play with a
good.
bunch of like-minded people today who also enjoyed it, and explaining stuff. It was kind of like playing it the first time again. Hearing their wonderment,
Wow, empty jump back.
seeing them adapt, use all their tools. Playing in the large group worked really well. 4 people's the perfect amount.
Wow, those dashes.
The problem is oftentimes you'll be playing with like 3 or 2 or 1.
There's no like,
Having 4 people of all similar levels playing in an area where you're the correct level is just not so common a thing.
Yep.
look at that damage. Big Bird's so on point with these confirms, man.
Somewhere out there, there's a group of friends who were 4 people who all like the same games. I've got a group of 3 core friends, but they got pretty different tastes in games.
Really well here, though.
Yeah, he is. Nice view reversal. Puts back the opponent where Gar wants him.
How do you mean by the one server? It's Blueburst is just you can make games in episode 1, 2, and 4.
Yeah.
Oh,
this time
they
for
throw
Bro.
not enough the back, bro.
Max
I need you to elaborate to understand what you mean.
Needed it.
He wasn't.
Blueburst has like 3 private servers, if that's what you're asking.
Sealed. Damn, I love it.
I love it as well. This
Big
is
Bird
looking
goes
sick.
2-1 up.
But Phenom, man. You know, he has some moments of brilliance, and this is his last chance. Is he going to stick with Gar?
You keep on thinking in your head that it's Phenom that's in the winner's bracket because you know he's the one that's picking a character he doesn't usually pick. Like
Exactly.
trying to get a reset here
Or is he?
with Guile.
Let's go back in.
Blueburst was the creation of 4,
To be fair,
and it also lets you make them in 1 and 2.
some
4 is
people
pretty neat, but weird.
outplay.
I want to do a series on YouTube at least once, just for like permanence
Clutched it back.
of me doing all the quests.
That last game was
Because I don't remember a lot of the quests, but I remember really liking them as a kid. And there's quite a few of them.
Big Bird, this is Big Bird's
It's like
season
30 some
one.
quests in the game.
He's used him all the way through.
yeah.
And a lot of them are really cool.
He's only really played
And I think I want to do it in Ultimate mode.
serious tournaments, you know?
I don't know how long.
Some of the quests have you killing bosses and shit too.
I don't know either.
A lot of them have like, it's most of the game's content is locked behind the quests.
Like 6-7 months.
Like otherwise it's just a big old random. I played PSO2. Okay, so here's the thing. I was hype as fuck for PSO2 in 2010 when it was announced for a US release. And I waited so eagerly. I played a little bit on the Japanese server. I got to level 10, and then I was like, I'm going to be playing this with my friends someday. So like, I don't want to get too far,
Don't leave him in this.
because I'll just end up, you know, playing the American server instead. So I stopped playing.
He saves it, doesn't he? What's that?
Different level players can play with each other okay, but not really okay. You can either kill a bunch of incredibly easy to kill mooks as the high level player, or you can drag a low level player through an area where any enemy can one shot him and just have him shoot people. But I think the experience sharing is based around, it's less good than it seems to kill high level enemies, because the experience doesn't scale that much. Yeah, it's 5 years later and the English server has not been either announced. If it was cancelled, I just would have played on Japanese with my friends. But the thing is, it was never cancelled, and now so much time has passed that like my friends have lost interest, and even I've lost interest.
He's gonna close it out.
I like that he used it.
Oh, but Slayan, I decided that like PSO2 isn't gonna be up forever, and if I don't play it now, I'm gonna miss my chance. I don't want to miss playing the game while it's still like, you know, the official server.
Well, listen, this tournament point, the press release.
So like, I want to just play the Japanese server because I think it's never gonna come out in America. 5 years is like long enough. So I'm gonna try and get my friends to play it with me.
So good.
With punish is on point.
I like how he didn't commit there. He just went for the one hit at the time.
Oh,
no.
That's
Once
cool.
Phenom gets his own team,
I've heard it's pay to win as fuck, but I don't care.
Big Bird gets his own
Like,
team.
I've been awaiting that game so long that I think I'll like it no matter what it is. I really liked, I did like Forest when I got to level 10, and I did the beginning of whatever the cave level was,
Somersault.
and I remember being really blown away with it. I played a Ranger and I had a really good time.
Wild kick. Saves himself one tournament point.
This guy. Okay, so 2-2 right now. Big Bird. If you lose here, if you're Big Bird, that's such a mental guard break. Because it was in your grasp, and then the whole situation's been reset.
You know, it's an interesting situation we have here. Big Bird has been training the crap. I know that. And, you know, if it was anyone else training on their own...
It was so cool seeing modern versions of shit
Don't try it. But Big Bird,
in PSO2.
honestly, he could whip out one of his characters and probably blow everyone's mind. I wouldn't,
Yep.
like... We've seen how hard that boxing match is for Gal. Oh, my days, though. Nice.
He had low strong there. What a weird shitty... Oh, it's because, it's that.
Not being
He
used
tried
to
to towards Fierce, but he had charge.
Familiarity we
Oh,
said
my
about earlier.
days.
PSO2, I don't know how it works, actually.
He's got the Sonic Boom instead. What a let off.
You have to put the
I'm gonna do some PSO2 stuff on stream pretty soon.
Now, Phenom managed to get away with. Looking back.
I really like the wiggling he was doing as he was moving back, because it looked a little bit like maybe it was time to Sonic Boom.
Don't do this again to me, F-word. Don't do this again.
Oh my god.
Activation, where's the activation, fam?
Where is it?
Oh, this is horrible again. Flash kick. Oh, he didn't have the charge. He didn't have the charge. This is what we're talking
Can you do... No, you can't, right? You can't just throw Boom into V-Trigger. The Boom has to be destroyed before you can V-Trigger, I think.
Again, 2 tournament points here for Big Bird.
Just has to play his game. Wow, nice EX boom from Venom. Oh, interruption. Caught him pressing something.
Oh, the run up. Punish.
That is a punish. -4.
EXDP Rago.
Just does it. Says nope.
Wants that tournament point. Tick throw.
Got him. It's the run.
Oh, good placing blocking from Venom. He's in the throw loop. Makes up.
Small works better, I feel.
They confirm. Start racking up.
I wonder how the English community is, or if it's even a thing, for Dragon's Dogma Online, which is a game that I also desperately want to play.
Alright, Sonic Boom's here now. Baby Booms.
That's it. Oh, it's not it. Oh, okay.
Big Bird.
Big Bird!
Is your champion here.
Nice, good tournament. I watched the whole thing, mostly. I'm gonna go to bed.